Okay, the second step on solving the square one, you go to step 2 on Lars's page, and now you want to get all these corners the same color. So you're gonna I see this one. You can either have you have two options. You can either do the advanced method or the beginner's method. I do the beginner's method because there are too many algorithms and I don't want to learn them all. So I just learned like 3, and I can solve it like that. It takes me like 2 minutes the most, but at least I solve it, and that's really what it mattered. And if you don't want to learn the beginner's method, you're gonna have to learn a lot of algorithms. So in this case, you'll have 5 cases. You can learn them all and do them. I only learned none. And this one is just logic. Like, I see that this one could be paired up with this one, and then just slice, and I'll have all 4. For example, like this. I have 2 paired up, and here 2 paired up. So I just turn it here and slice one more time. Then have all the 4 corners, both sides. So yeah, that's the next step. Now, the third step is to finish that side, the top and bottom side. So there are 7 cases here. Once again, you can learn them all, or you can learn one, and you'll solve them. If you want to learn the beginner's method with one algorithm, you learn the first one, which is changing this one and this one. Only those 2. The rest will be the same, but just those 2 will be changed. So that's what I did. I learned these 2. But I also learned the one that you have to switch, the third one. You have to switch these 2 and these 2. Because it's pretty easy. All you have to do is -1 slice 1, -1 slice. Oh, I haven't mentioned the notation. When an algorithm is posted, is like a corner plane, like order pairs. So the top layer, when it starts, it says 0, 1. For example, in this case, where you have to switch those 2. Oh, this is the top side, as it shows, and then turn like that, and it'll be, that's the bottom side. Okay, and you always have to have the slice part here at the left. You can never have it like this. Like this. You can never have it like that. Okay, so you always have to have it on the left. Now, so I'm gonna do this algorithm. The top side is the first is like X, and then the bottom side is Y. So it'll be 0, -1. So -1 is like that. Then the / means slice. So you slice. Then you do -3, -1. These corners count as 2. So it'll be -2 and -3. Then it says 0 for the bottom, so just slice. Then it says 4, 1. So it'll be 1, 3, 4, -1. I mean, 1, and slice. Then it's telling you -4, -1, -2, -4, and -1. Slice, then 1, 3, slice, and then -1. And then you should have the top and bottom side. Now, make sure that you have the right place, the green and white, or sometimes these other colors. Like for instance, in this cube, the white goes on top and the green goes on bottom. But in some other cubes, you might have some other color scheme. Just make sure you know where they both go. Okay. So yeah, right now it doesn't matter, but at the end it will. Okay, so the next step is to get the H in all of the, like this H in all of the sides, which means getting all the corners placed, pretty much. Yeah, so you can learn all the algorithms in all the cases for the advanced method, or for the beginner's method, the one I use, you can learn 1, which is number 5. the one where you switch these two corners, and these two corners. It's actually 90% of the time where you get that case. And yeah, like for example, right now is actually that case. See, these two are done, so all I have to do is flip those two and those two, switch them, and you just do the algorithm. Slice -3, 0, slice 3, 3, slice -3, 0, -3, and slice. Then you have all the corners, so you just put them in the right place. Then you should have the H in all of them. Now see here, you don't have the H on all of them. You have, well, you do have it, but then this one's supposed to be orange and this one's supposed to be red. So there, you know that the green goes in the bottom and then the white goes on top. You can switch them now if you want to. So this algorithm to switch the top and bottom layer, I kind of invented myself. So you just do slice, then move 2, 3, 5, 6, and then the same thing in the bottom, 6, and then slice. And it switches the top and bottom layer and messes nothing up. It doesn't mess anything up. So that's pretty cool. And then now you should have the H on all of them. Okay. Now the final step, well, almost final step, is to get the edges. You can learn, like for advanced method, all the algorithms, which are many, and I did not want to do that, so I just decided to learn one, and I still can solve it. So if you don't know, for example, let's say you get this case, you don't know which it is, just start off with the beginner's method that I will learn, that I will teach in a few minutes. So you hold on, I'll put it in the next video.